God bless you. Welcome to day 100 of 100 Days of the Prophetic. It's been quite a journey on this second round of 100 Days of the Prophetic. The Lord has spoken a lot. He's released many things for our change, our adaptation, our meditation, and our consideration. He's spoken to us regarding governments and things that are going to happen. Some things have already happened already. It's been a very interesting 100 days. But the Lord wants to speak to you for this day again. And I want to read to you Psalm 105 and 19. Well, actually, let's start at 18. 17. He sent a man before them, even Joseph, who was sold for a servant, whose feet they hurt with fetters. And he was laid in iron until the time that his word came. The word of the Lord tried him. The king sent and loosed him, even the ruler of the people, and let him go through. I want to focus on verse 19. Until the time that his word came, the word of the Lord tried him. A lot of times we will experience different things in life that don't look like what God showed us. And these are not because of our error, right? We're not talking about when we are procrastinating or we're fearful. We're doing what God told us to do. But it seems as if the circumstances which we are presently in do not match what the Lord showed us, where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do. And there is this conflict between the vision that God gave us and the reality that we're presently living. That is ultimately being tried by the word of the Lord. You see, Joseph had the dream, right? He had the dream, and then he was sold as a servant. He was sold as a slave. And ultimately, he goes through a series of events that do not look like the word that the Lord showed him. And even if when he got a little breath of fresh air at Potiphar's house, where he got rulership, even that was taken away from him. So what the Father's instructions for us in this season is to be intentional about meditating on where the Father is taking us, not where we are currently. The word of the Lord for you is to be intentional about remembering where God is taking you. Because when you are in a season of great turmoil, when you have many questions, you got more questions than answers, you have more needs than resources, when things don't look like what God showed you, and you don't have to work to meditate on what's not right. You don't have to work to meditate on what you can't do. You don't have to put any effort into remembering where you are currently. But it takes great effort to remember the promises of God when life doesn't seem like God's promises. And so the Father wants you to meditate on what he's already shown you. Meditate on what he's already revealed to you. Even if you feel like you don't know much, meditate on the little that you think you have. Do not disregard any time that God opens his mouth to speak to you, because when he speaks, it's for a reason. God had to show Joseph that dream before he went to the pit, because then that dream gives you hope for tomorrow. The dream helps carry you through from the pit to Potiphar's house to the palace. It is what the Lord shows us before difficult times that we need to give us hope in uncomfortable hours. Often God will show us the future when things are rough, when things are easy, so that when things are rough, we have the ability to remember what the Lord said. So this is an hour where we must remember. We must remember with great intention and with great hope. We must rely on the promises of God. We cannot rely on our intellect. We can't rely on our understanding. We must rely on the word of the Lord. So God bless you. Thank you for enduring with me over the course of this 100 days. I pray that you are blessed. I pray that God did something in you over the course of this 100 days of the prophetic. And I'm looking forward to continuing to minister to you as the Lord leads. Be blessed.